um Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Like guys, I'm just trying to force myself to do this. Like, will I say, almost a week now I've not uploaded anything because I'm not really in the right frame of mind to do so. But I want to just encourage everyone out there, no matter what we are going through now in our country, please don't be too grieved, okay? Don't be too overwhelmed by what is happening. Don't allow it to get to you too much, because it can actually cause you some medical issues that might result to some things that are not good, okay? I know it can be so heartening, it can be so heartbroken, and I don't know, but I just pray that God will help us. I pray that God will revive our country, will revive Nigeria. It is still my country. In as much as I don't know what is happening there, it is still called Nigeria until when God decide on what He wants for Nigeria. But one thing I do believe is that the will of God standeth sure. And why I'm so happy is because the people are no longer blind. Some will say, when I was in the world, now I see. They will say, when I was in darkness, but now I have gotten light. I've seen light. I'm no longer in darkness. So it's like Nigerians, our eyes have been opened. The youth are now fighting for what rightly belonged to them. When I was in Nigeria, I do see families that left Nigeria for a long time and they refused to come back. And I was like, why don't people like coming home to check on their land, to check on people that they left behind? They prefer to stay outside. People still travel and they say they will not come back to Nigeria again. You will like, come off it. Why would you say something like that? They say that it is he that weareth a shoe knows where it pains, knows where it inches. Because I was in Nigeria then, I never understood what they were talking about. I never knew what they are trying to pass out to us then. It is when I left Nigeria that I get to understand that, look, we are just in darkness in Nigeria. Let me use the word. We have been in darkness. Nigeria has been in darkness. They used to call Nigeria, or even we used to call Nigeria, as giants of Africa. Now I want to ask, what is the thing that made Nigeria to be giant of Africa? As long as I am concerned, there is nothing giant about Nigeria. The only giant thing that I've seen in Nigeria is the gigantics of the corruption in my nation. The only thing that can be ascribed as giant is the level of failure in political sectors. Politicians has ruined Nigeria. They have turned our country upside down. A man left Nigeria when he was tender. For 25 good years, this man never came back home. We are all worried. Please come back home. Come and see your aged mother before she dies. The man refused to come. That is not coming back to that country. And we are like being angry with him. Why would you say that? Until finally, when this man finally came, he never lasted 1 week in Nigeria. He left back and swore never to return. When people travel out and say they will not come back, don't blame them, because they have traveled, they have gone out, they have seen what their eyes have not seen before. The government of our Nigeria, it is high time you guys stand up and help the poor. Help everybody. We use the word the poor because Nigeria is becoming one of the poorest countries if I may use it, and I know this, that is just the thing. This man left. Till date, this man hasn't returned. From the time I was in Nigeria, add to the years that I've been here, it is more than 10 years. More than 10 years. Add to the 25 years he has spent in America. How many years is that? And there are lots of people that has left Nigeria and swore never to return. It is not their fault. It is not because they don't want to return. It is because of the condition of our country. Now I see, not just me seeing, someone that is very close to me, that I know very well, the husband went out. This happened recently before the protests began. The husband went out, and these so-called SARS people stopped him on the way, harassed him, asking him to pay them 100,000 naira. If not, they will kill him. And when they do so, nobody will query them. Is it a country where we can bring our children to? Like I tell my kids that one day we are going to Nigeria, and they are so happy. They will be so happy if they step their foot in Nigeria. But I'm very scared of taking them to Nigeria. Not because I hate my country, not because I don't want to go, but because of the people we trusted, how they have failed us. I'm using this platform, this medium, to air out my own view, because for these few days I've not been myself. I have countless videos that I want to upload, but I cannot even edit any of them because the zeal, it wasn't there, and the zeal has not been there. But I have to make up this in order to free myself from the emotional torture I'm going through on behalf of my country, on behalf of those that have shed their blood, on behalf of those families that are crying for the loss of their loved ones. I feel their pain. If you haven't lost anyone before, you will not understand what they are going through right now. But if you have lost somebody, you will know the pain of what they are going through now. How I wish I can take away their pain. How I wish I can mourn with them. But I pray that God will comfort them all. I pray that God will find a place in their heart to amend. I pray that God will give them the strength to bear this great loss. And for those that have died just for peace to reign in my country called Nigeria, I pray that you find peace in the house of the Lord. I pray that you find peace in heaven. I pray that your souls will rest in peace. My country, Nigeria, I have traveled, I have seen what is wrong with our government from producing a good road for us. What is wrong with them producing quality water for us? What is wrong with them creating hospitals, creating social amenities that can help life? God has blessed our country, Nigeria, with so many things. Like someone just told me here a few days ago, an Italian woman, that Nigeria has crude oil, that Nigeria is blessed with oil. I say, yeah, it's true. We have what it takes to live like every other country. We enjoy water here, we enjoy good road, we enjoy security. I was driving sometime in the midnight, and I was like, if this happened to be my own country, I cannot drive at midnight like this. My head will be swollen. I will be so scared to drive on the way by night. But here you can drive by 2 a.m., 1 a.m., anytime you wish to drive. You can't have any single fear, because of why? There is security. I know that it's God that protects, it's God that preserves, but the government of our nation can as well help us to protect us. Why are they now the ones killing us? I am standing here to say enough is enough, and no more to SARS. They change from one name to another. The name SARS, to me, it is Boko Haram in this guys. These guys, they are disguised terrorists. They are disguised bad leaders, because they are representing some people. There are many people in that seat called government office that they are using them to achieve their selfish purpose. their own interest. They don't care about the promises. They don't care about the average child out there. They don't care about the widow. They don't care about the youth who has gone to school, whose mother has suffered. A woman will suffer, do all manner of minor job in order to care for their kids' education. And after doing all these things, what become of them? They become vagabonds because the government lure them into doing those things. Many of our people that prostitute today, that steal, that kidnaps, many of them, we are not born with such spirits, but they have grown in a country whereby nothing good comes out of them. You will finish paying school fees for years and leave a school and come out to your society, cannot see single work to work. How can you care for yourself? A young boy needs to marry. A young boy needs to make a family. A young boy needs to care for himself. How will he do that? The same goes to a girl. In the night, you see girls line up, looking for men that will go through them and give them money. Yes, we have country. We have fathers. We have mothers in the so-called government office that can't even have the feeling of these people. You have your own children. The way you care for them is the way other people too want their own to be cared for. You travel out for medical checks, medical issues. Take your children to abroad to go and study. What happened to those people that are there in Nigeria? Are they goats? Are they animals? Don't they deserve to be treated equally? What makes you think that you are different and you are special than others? My dear government people, anyone working in any government parastatus, I pray that God change you. I pray that God expose you. And I pray that that same sword that you are using to fight against your people be used against you. I am not cursing, but I pray that God will intervene. We intervene for the help of the people. I am here to say no to bad governance. People will leave Nigeria and promise never to return because of the bad country that we have. Somebody can't even write a good motto anymore. You cannot dress fine because when you do so, they see you as a criminal. What a terrible world that we are into today, God. It is high time the government stand up and help the people. I only want to speak out my mind so that I can free myself. Those people that are protesting out there, they do not have two lives. They have only one life, yet they come out to protest for the peace and unity of our nation. So also I'm using my own medium to protest my own. Do as well to do anything you can to say no to police brutality. How can the people that have been assigned to protect us be the ones killing us? How can the people that we voted in, if actually our vote counts? And it is high time everybody stands up, both mothers, fathers, youths, children. If you want to vote next time, never you accept bribe. It is your bribe that has put in those fake leaders where they are today. If you have said no to bribing, selling out your votes, selling out your conscience in the name of 1 naira that cannot fetch anything. If they want to bribe you, let them build hospital for you. Let them build companies for you to go and work. So that it will be a bribe that can last. Not a bribe that will not stay for 1 minute. It has vanished. May God help our country, Nigeria. So please guys, just stay safe out there, okay? Just be very, very careful and be watchful and be prayerful as well. In as much as we are fighting with our mouth and all that, but let us be more powerful and prayerful, all right? That's what spiritually, okay? Because this thing cannot be done by force and by human effort. It is only God that will help us. I pray that our efforts will not be in vain. I am saying no to SARS, no to police brutality, no to whatever name they may tag it, SWAT or whatever. No to bad governance. In Jesus' name, amen. Peace.